Yo, what's up? This is Rudy, and I'm back again for another update on my Rupture, Patellar, Tendon, post-op recovery. And this is week 11 going into week 12, meaning this upcoming Tuesday is going to be right at 3 months. 3 months solid. So, not gonna lie, y'all, it's ebb and flow. It's ebb and flow, but at the same time, if you remember where you been, you appreciate where you at. Because I promise you, when I was making videos a while ago, I wasn't. When I was making videos, like early on in the recovery, it was hard, yo. It was hard. But now, listen, I'm walking, not running, but I am walking. Like, no brace, no crutches, no nothing. Like, I probably keep my brace just on the off chance that I'm like doing something like semi-strenuous. Like if I'm working outside in the yard or something, and I'm like picking up something out the yard, I put my brace on maybe. Or with honestly, not even that. Like if I'm working around other people, because you can't trust other people just to be civilized. And my normal job is around kids most of the time, so they'll just run up and give you a hug, Mr. Rudy, and like give you a hug. So, you know, you got to just kind of be prepared for that. But yeah, I only worried in like, I guess, extreme circumstances. But when they freed me, Doctor freed me. He said, "All right, get rid of the brace. You don't need no more." I was like, "Huh?" So when I told him, I was like, "Man, I didn't even like." It was a couple times where I get in the car to drive and I like forget my brace. Like, crap, I gotta get my brace. He said, "Oh, that's what I need to know. Yep, get rid of it." I'm like, "Word?" But I'm like, my doctor, he a little confident. I'm confident too, but I guess you just getting back to building muscle in that part of your body. You don't feel as stable. And this coming from somebody who's always had a lot of muscle in this section of his body. So it's like, I'm gonna just hold on to it for a little bit, but most of the time I never worried. But I do got them just in case. But other than that, like I said, I'm walking more. I'm doing a lot more exercises. Like as far as strength, I'm doing strength exercising now. I got my flexibility from. It started off like 55 a few when I first started PT. It was like 50 maybe, something like that. And I got that mug just recently up to 124. No, 122. I had it at 122 degrees, which maximum I needed at 133 because that's my maximum flexion on my other side. So they wanted to be at 133 on both sides. So I got my injured leg, my surgery leg, to 122 degrees, which is a lot. That's solid. That is amazing, fantastic, good news. So I'm really, 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 really happy about that. And yeah, man, I think it's been looking really good for me. I think it's my impatience though is getting the best of me because like I want to be able to do stuff that I've did, but I realize this is God's time to break me down and build me up. So He got to strip me right now. I'm in the process of being stripped down and being broken in different facets and pieces of my life, and God is steadily building it. So I am growing more appreciative in this section of my life, in this phase of my life, because I know there's going to be a point in my life where I look back and be like, man, I'm so thankful that God brought me through this. I'm so thankful for God for taking me through this situation so I can become better on the other end. Because you don't realize things that you lack when everything is going accordingly. But when God gives you like a wake-up call, a couple wake-up calls, a few wake-up calls, then you start to realize the things you were lacking. And from a spiritual sense, like This the most I ever been in my word in a while. This the most I did. I've had praise and worship in a while. I've been real intent about praying, like intentional in praying, and like praying for people, and just like relationally, just praying, just talking to God, and like when God want to get your attention, He'll get it. He will get it, and I just think I'm growing in appreciation in this process. There's times where I do get angry, and you know, and I take that to God. I elbow thing, and I take my anger to God, and I apologize too, because I feel like, hold on, you God, like I'm tripping, I'm tripping. Forgive me, God. There's no possible way I know how the galaxy and solar systems. I couldn't run the world for 2 seconds, let alone run my own life. So, like, then you gotta ask for forgiveness, because who are you to question what God's taking you through right now? Because you don't know no better. You don't got enough. Your credentials ain't long enough. So I'm learning how to just sit still, pray, ask God for guidance and peace in whatever process that He taking me through. I ask God for peace through these processes, and God's been giving me that peace. And then sometimes I'm like, God, I mean, I bring my honest feelings to Him, and He'll hear me. I know He'll hear me, and I think that's amazing. So that is my biggest takeaway from this whole process, is how close and how often I go to God. A lot. Another thing I do want to share. So Labor Day is coming up this Monday, and the day after Labor Day, I'm starting 75 hard. My last video, I mentioned 2028 Olympics, and your boy might be giving it a shot. Now listen, I'm 34. I'm not dumb, but I'm also 34. I'm not dumb. I know once you stop dreaming, you stop trying. Like, you stop giving yourself goals. Like, listen, it ain't the end all. Like, it's not like it ain't make it or bust. This is a side project on ultimately glorifying God in everything that I do. But I'm thinking, but the 2028 Olympics, and that's 4 years from now. So this first year is me strictly getting my diet, leaning out, taking care of my leg. So rehab and building positive good habits. And I'm also contemplating, all right, what would you do in the Olympics? So I have the most experience in high jump, and I have the most experience in triple jump and high jump. But I also have, there's other things I probably wouldn't mind playing, like, that 3-on-3 basketball. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking at them, I'm like, hey man, if y'all ain't getting nobody from the league, I might be able to make that. I might be able to make that squad. I ain't gonna cap. I was looking, I was like, I think I'll be all right. But listen, hey, maybe they have an Olympic, they got Olympic flag football, but all I'm saying is, I have a goal, and I'm gonna be serious about it. And these documentations is, bringing you along part of the journey. In everything I do, I'm gonna give God the glory. And everything I accomplish, I'm gonna give God the glory. I'm gonna compete in the Masters and the high jump, and probably not next year, but the 2026, I'm probably gonna be competing in the Masters and the high jump. So right now, just rehabbing my leg, get my leg back right, And yeah, so I'm gonna start off by trying to jumpstart my body with a 75 hard, and that doesn't mean I'm finna go into some crazy um food deficit. No, I'm just gonna be real strenuous and strict on my sleep and food. Sleep, food, prayer, reading the word, and all of the above. Just take care of this. Getting my health back in order, man. Being serious about it. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Like, if you want to do the 75 hard challenge, you can put in the comments below. Say, I'm starting this week. I'm starting after Labor Day, and it's gonna go to November the 25th, I think. So, if you want to do it with me, holla at me. Put it in the comments below. Any questions about the rupture patellar tendon injury? Let me know. If you want to know what rehabs that I'm doing, like what rehab exercises I'm doing, I got you. I'm not a doctor, so consult your doctor before you try anything on the internet. Don't just be believing people that are weird. No, I'm not believe. I mean, I believe I'm not weird, but don't just believe people on the internet. Don't do that. That's strange. So consult your doctors before you do anything. And yeah, if you got anything you want to add to the topic, man, put it in the comments below. Remember, this your boy Rudy. Thank you for watching my journey to recovery. Yeah. Peace.